Hello again, and welcome back to part 2 of making the magic box. Right, because you've already made this, you use this, because obviously it's a waste of time you're giving you measurements, because if one thing's out on this, the measurements aren't going to work. So you get your insert. If you're lucky enough to still have your 2 centimetre line drawn, just have that lined up with the bottom of your cardboard. Then just draw around it, down that side, keep it straight, down that side, and then across the top, like that. Right, now that should be the shape of that. That's what you're going to need. Right, now you want to cut it a bit bigger, obviously, because you want to have it to fold over. So you could, if you wanted to, stick that on there and measure twice that and then half again. But I wouldn't really advise doing that. I'd just take an educated guess. I'd say you mark off 30 millimetres on that side and 10, 20, 30 mil on that side. 10, 20, 30 mil up there, and 10, 20, 30 mil down here. Now this doesn't have to be accurate, because this is only rough, just to make it a little bit easier for you to work with. And you want to draw this line very long. Something's not gone right on that. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. It's just that my line's not, the ruler wasn't straight with the edge, so something looked a bit iffy. Not that I'm too worried. Right, now cut this part out from there. So you cut that strip off, and you want to cut this strip off. Like that. Right. Now, if you bring this back in, I would advise you putting a bit of double-sided stick tape underneath it, but I'm going to chance my arm and not bother. Once you've done that, bend this cardboard up so it goes up straight with the edge. And then do the same on the other side, because this way it'll give you the best fit you can have for your little insert gatherer, if you like, the little sleeve. Right, so now I've got that done, I can crease them properly. And then just check that that still fits nicely in there. Yeah, which it does, as I knew it would. At the top of the box, or just carry that line on to make it easier, save it doing messing around like that. Just carry this line on both sides, because you now need to cut this there. No, you need to go a little bit higher, obviously, because you need your little tabs. So measure up 10 millimeters and measure up 10 millimeters. Draw a line across. Like so. I think I should have used a black pen because I noticed when I looked back on the other video you couldn't see my lines properly from there with the glare. I hope you can follow what's going on at any rate. Right, now you know that's going to be the top of your tab. So you want to cut them 2 lines. There and there. And because that's going to be your tabs, you can cut just a little bit off there. That one there. And then this one here. Right, just so it's all clear and free. As you can see, they do fold down. Right. Now bring your little card, your thing back in, your box. Make sure it's all whole right. And now you want to fold that so it folds on the top lip, if you know what I mean. So it just sort of like folds over the top of the insert you've made. It is a little bit fiddly, but what can you do? So you get that a nice good crease on it. And then do the same on the other side, as we like to say, where I don't live in Yorkshire. Isn't it funny how different people in different parts of the country talk differently? Yeah, yeah, alright, I've had enough stick off that. Okay, I know I talk worse than everybody else in the country. It's alright, I can live with that. As long as people around here can understand what I'm saying when I'm talking to them, that's okay for me. And put a little crease, once you've folded it down, make sure you crease on the inside as well, where it touches the base, right? And now that should give you a nice little slide in action once they're held in place, right? Just like that. Now you put a little crease in there, but you don't want that crease there. You want that crease a bit further up because you want a little bit of a gap. So if you measure off that crease, I'll make it easy on myself. I'll put a line down the crease. I'll make the crease even tighter. You want to measure out about 2 millimeters. That's about there, and that's about there. Right? I'll just draw a line on these just so I can make sure I get my fold right. Then again, I won't draw a line on there. I'll just hold the ruler in place and then I'll just bend it up to the ruler. Right? So you do that on that side and then you do the exact same thing on the other side. So about 2 millimeters. Where's my crease? There, about 2 millimeters. Put your ruler on the lines and bend that up a bit. Right, so once you shut that down, you should have, as you can see, a little gap at the bottom of it now. Yeah, working perfect, isn't it? Yeah, something's going to go wrong somewhere though, isn't it? Yeah. Now on this big piece that's sticking in, you can, if you want, leave it that big. We'll leave it that big. We'll see how we go. On my one that I do, and I cut it down. I cut it down so it was like 4 millimeters to put a little bit of glue on to stick what I'm going to be making with this bit onto. Right, so you got that there like that. you need a little tab on this side. So again, you do your little angled cut coming down like that on that side, and then again on this side like that. Just so you got a little angle for your tabs, right? Now, where you got your crease, you can cut off, as you done on the other one, you cut out 2 squares. This one you're just cutting that 1 square out in that top corner, and then again on this top corner, just the 1 square. Like that. Make sure you have a bend in that, and make sure you have a bend in that. Once you've done that, the best idea is to glue your tab shut, right? Just the tabs. That's all you want shut. You don't want any glue along these parts at all, because that's where your card's going to be sliding. Just put a little bit of glue on your tab. And glue that down. Where's Paul? Here's Paul. He's making a reappearance because I'm sick of getting my fingers stuck with the super glue. So just stick that tab down on that side. Then do the same thing on this side. A bit of super glue. Hopefully don't have your hand resting on a blade as you're doing it. Stupid boy. Don't tell him your name, Pike. Hey, do you remember that? Dad's Army. Captain Mannering, what a wally he was. So you get that glued down. Then you can stand that up, fold your tabs in, fold this side up. I'll do it this way so you can see what's going on. Once you got that right, do a line at the top of this corner and again at the top of that corner, and then you know where you need to make your fold. So if I place that along there like that, and fold that up, like that. Let's fold it all the way down, get a good crease on it. Now this piece here, you want to cut for obvious reasons. So try and get your ruler on your little tabby parts there, and cut it. Oh, straight off there onto my mat. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm getting as bad as Gaff Academy setting fire to my card mat. I'm cutting chunks out of mine. Because obviously you're going to be making like a tongue out of this piece, which will then flap down to do a bit of concealment. Let's just get that off there. So as you can see, you can fold that over. Now that bit should come over. And get it in right. And once you've got it in there, you then need to bend this bit down. So again, it comes down. Well, you don't have to do it like that. The easiest way of doing it is to bend it, but have it 2 millimeters above that line there. Can you see that line? You want it 2 millimeters above that, because that's the base of it, and you want a little gap, don't you? You made a gap at the sides, you need a gap with this as well. So fold it so it's about 2 millimeters above that line. Adjust it like so. Now all you got to do now is glue your tab on both sides inside that one. Will you get in there? And glue all along the back, so all the back gets stuck. Right, so I'll just go ahead and do that while you're sitting there and watching. Just get them out of the way. Don't want anything else getting stuck at all. So you want a bit of glue coming along there, like that. Bend your tab in, bend your tab in, and you're going in. I'm having difficulty with this one tab. No wonder it's sticking to the super glue already. It's not even in position. I'll bend you flatter. I might get you somewhere then. Right, so you want to get that there like that, and that there like that, and that over, and get that glued. Right, so it's just that one edge there that gets glued. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sound effect as well. I'll be getting copyrighted on this for doing Star Wars. So you get that stuck. Now all you got to do now is glue, because that'll should still flap up. Get a bit of glue along this lip and along this lip. I'll hold it this way and I'll use something. I'll use a pointy stick. You want to glue on this lip here and this lip here, so this will stick to that, right? So, and you want to be careful doing this, that don't glue them to that, because that's a complete and utter disaster if that happens. So I'll just stick a thin line of glue along there, and a thin line of glue along here. Then just push that down, get it all nice and square. Useful to get something like a ruler and stick it in there, so that you can then put a bit of pressure on it. Under pressure. Pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Like that. And then, as long as your ruler hasn't stuck, slide it across. And do the same on the other sides. Yeah, and hopefully that should stick. I didn't stick glue right up to the edge. Doesn't really matter, you just make sure that you do. You didn't put glue right up to the edge, but it's still sticking. Once you've done that, you just got to cut this bit of cardboard off then. The edge of that tongue. So get it right on the edge of it and get your sharp knife or sharpish knife. And cut that bit off. And that should then leave you with a little gap. This one's gone a bit too far over onto this side, but it should, with a little bit of a manipulation, if there is such a word, should be able to open it. But once you've done that, you can always check it with your little insert. That is tight on that corner. Always check and make sure that it fits properly before you start gluing. Schoolboy error. Get that out. That might give it a bit more give. And you should end up with what looks like that once you've done that. Ooh, this is a bit tight. I did do it a little bit tight. We should end up with that. Okay. And there you go for part 2. I will come back with part 3 eventually. I'll see you then. Bye.